Hey guys, yeah, I'm in behind one of these homes that are going to be torn down. Just out getting some chemtrail air. We got a Gil Bates sky again today, as usual. I guess I'm going to be going down to Queen's Park tomorrow and filming the protest there. I'm contemplating what's going on. I'm getting sick and tired of the fake Christian bullshit, and these people don't even want to talk about truth. You know, if you got politicians speaking at a freedom rally, that ain't a freedom rally. Politicians are sellout Freemasons, and they're all in the club. And I don't trust any one of them. It's hot. I've been trying to be a Christian my whole life, really. You know, I've tried to learn about everything I can, and my childhood was kind of good. It was really good until the red rum of my mother when I was 10, turning 11, and then I left my dad with the three hockey players. I'm sure you guys have heard it before, but politicians, doctors, lawyers, even teachers. I can't blame them 110% because they gotta take care of the kids in some way. But I mean, the information that they're being taught, the kids are being taught by a Jesuit agenda, and we're just GMO slaves, man. We pay our taxes, we pay for our own hole in the ground, and then what do we get out of the deal? I've been doing a lot of stuff in regards to near-death experiences. This soul trap, possible reincarnation situation we got going on here. Alex Jones says, "Oh, we live on a prison planet." I think it's a prison plane. You work your whole life and then you come out of it with nothing. In fact, they take from you when you leave. And now they got everybody all messed up with the medications and stuff, and I don't even know what to say about this world anymore. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know what to say about this world for decades. But the shit I've been through. My best friend was electrocuted to death when I was 13 years old, and that was about. That really messed me up. He was my best friend from when I had my mother was still alive, so he knew my mom and stuff. And then Dave Holt, Australian guy, he got electrocuted when he was 13. When I was 13, same age as me, but anyway. And then I dealt with basically, I think I mentioned the other day that I'm a grade 4 graduate that got pushed through the system until he got to grade 9, and then I spent 5 years in high school, and then eventually they kicked me out with 51% machine shop, 1 credit after 5 years of high school. I was making thousands and thousands of dollars. I was having a great time. My life was doing great until I turned 19 years old, and then I was going to get 3 kilos of blonde hash, Moroccan blonde hash, for my buddy Brian Spar. And I got hit by a car on my motorcycle. Ontario Hydro executive Bill Brown made a left-hand turn in front of me, and I T-boned him where the front door starts, and I flew over the car, and that was it for me. For 3 years I couldn't walk. And the stuff I've had to deal with in my life, I'm an alcoholic. I'm a heroin addict. I'm a cocaine addict. I was addicted to methadone for probably 2 or 3 years. Can't even remember how long that was. That stuff's a mess. Now they give you your methadose, but 300 milliliters a day. I stopped everything. I stopped it all. And the only reason I was able to get by all this bullshit was because of my connection with my higher self and the Creator. And don't worry, I do everything trying to, in a biblical way, but I use the Bible as a reference book. Um, if it's not in the Bible, I kind of don't find it too credible. But you know, I've got probably 4 or 5 Bibles at home. I've got the Apocrypha. I've got the Book of Jubilees, the Book of Jasher. I got 5 copies of the Book of Enoch by different authors. I like a lot of what Zen Garcia's got to say, and Gary Wayne. Um, you know, the extra biblical books is another thing, right? But dealing with these, I don't know, MK Ultra fake Christians that I got to deal with is a little bit of a trip. You know, I'm going down to Queen's Park tomorrow, I think. And I got 75 flags to set up, and from all around the world, because I want mankind in general to wake the hell up. But I find it very disheartening when I go down there and do that. And I got politicians speaking, and I'll tell you, a politician, a doctor, a lawyer, a liar, and even a teacher, doctors, nurses. How do we get a nurse from our Freedom Foundation in Europe? Who's paying for all this stuff? I mean, this is where you got to start stepping back and saying, okay, what's going on here? Because obviously this is a big agenda that's being controlled. And it is being controlled. And if you don't want to say it's not being controlled, you're a crazy mother. I'm going to try and keep my profanity to myself. All right? Politicians and all these guys are sellouts. They've all sold their souls. You know, I came into this world with nothing, and when you leave, you can't take nothing with you. So you can go ahead and save up all you want. I'm hearing today that the stock market, everybody who's got all this money in their stocks is going to be tits up. They're going to go a cashless society, thanks to the Jesuits, right? And I don't care if you like my content or not, right? I look at humanity, and no, I don't want to say humanity, because human isn't even a good word to be calling us, right? Not in that aspect, not if you understand. You know, I like to call everybody mankind. Anyway, you know, under my Bill Gates guy and the stupidness in my life. The Roman Catholic Church, man, is the biggest organization in the world, and they just recalled all their assets and everything by September 30th. I keep an eye on that, right? This is not over, man. This by far, and too many people are just chewing on the sodium fluoride bars. I've been protesting the 5G, the chemtrails, the sodium fluoride and the fluoric acid in our drinking water, the medical system. You got faith in a doctor? You're losing it. You missed a plot. A lawyer, a politician, you're missing the game. These people are part of the problem. I've never liked teachers. I never liked policemen. I've never liked doctors, lawyers, Indian chiefs, all these people. I never got along with them my whole life. I don't like anybody that wears a suit and tie to work every day and goes home and pats Fido and watches TV, right? And goes to church on Sunday with his wife and his family and says, "Oh, I did a good week." You know, I used to be the chairman of the Halifax. Chairman. I owned and operated the Halifax Regional Furniture Bank in Nova Scotia, Halifax, for about 20 years. I also had my Tommy Rogers Moving and Trucking Company, and that's how I paid my wages. I had anywhere from 3 to 4 Russian guys working with me on full-time basis. Um, and then things just kind of got a little bit financially technical, I guess, or financially troubling. You know, when I had all this stuff, and after the 9/11 incident, September 11th, 20 years ago, or thereabouts. You know, I provided 1,870 double mattresses to the stranded passengers that were stuck in Halifax because 5,000 people were diverted to Halifax, to the no-fly zone, and 5,000, or no, it was 8,000 people to Halifax and 8,000 people to Gander, Newfoundland, basically. Newfoundland and Halifax airports were just like parking lots full of planes, and the people had nowhere to go. And then after providing all my stock, I never got no money for doing that or nothing. They basically ruined 1,800 beds of mine, more or less. I mean, I made good, you know, but I mean, I had the old Halifax Infirmary as my warehouse for 5 or 6 years, free of charge, and that's where I stored all my equipment and all my product that I picked up and stuff, and it was a good little thing going, and I felt really good helping people out. But when it come right down to it, I put in a grant application for I think $100,000 or something to help keep me going, because I basically poured everything I had, heart and soul and everything, into the game for about 20 years. I thought I had enough credible references and everything from every organization that I had helped, and everybody gave me the 2 thumbs up, this guy's top dog. I didn't get the grant, and there was this other little furniture gig, Parker Street, that would take beds from the garbage. People would pick up beds in the garbage, and then they take them down to Parker Street, and then Parker Street would give them 10 or 20 bucks for the bed, and then turn around and flip it to social services for 120 bucks delivered. Problem is, these people were picking up bed bugs out of the garbage and taking them down there, and they were buying it, and then I'd be getting these calls from the social workers saying, hey, can you get over to this guy's place or this lady's house or this family's house, because, well, they got a bed from Parker Street, but things didn't work out so well, so can you go out? Anyway, I was getting those calls all the time, and my stuff, I bought all my stuff. I bought them basically from a lot of the motels and hotels and stuff, but I did a thorough check before I purchased the stuff. I had a good reputation, I always had. Anyway, the thing is, I wasn't a Freemason, you know, and I'm not a Freemason, and I will never be a Freemason. I've got Freemasons in my family, or used to. I believe most of them are dead nowadays. But this gets into the secret society bullshit, and I have nothing to do with that kind of stuff. And anybody that's going to be pushing a Jesuit agenda, which is going to be taking place down at Queen's Park, I'm almost thoroughly sure, because the people that are going down there, they're not hearing what I got to say, and then I think a lot of people are in this game for money, man. And that's strictly it. And as long as I got my ego pumped and my back stroked, or whatever you want to call it, right, and I got a few bucks in my pocket, that's good with me. I do it for nothing. It cost me, I've spent probably over $15,000 between 8 trips to Montreal, 6 trips to Ottawa, Windsor, Stratford, Kitchener, Waterloo, Barrie, Belleville, Cornwall, all over Ontario, 2,000 videos on multiple platforms. Had my YouTube channel taken down, my major one, about 18 months ago, 2 years ago, close to 2 years ago now, and it's taken me since they killed my last channel, which was the original Tommy Rogers, and I'm working with Tommy Rogers 2 and 3 now, and Tommy Rogers again, but this got 10 subscribers or something. It's taken me 2 years to get 960 subscribers. And then they go up to 965 and then back down to 960. And it's just been going up and up and down, up and down, up and down. Think I can get to 1,000? It's not like I need 1,000. I don't really care. But I mean, it puts you into a different algorithm and then people will be able to see more of your content. However, that's not the point. I don't make money off YouTube. I don't make money off of anything but doing physical labor myself. And I try not to do physical labor, but I mean, you know, when you're 60 years old and all you've got is hands-on experience, you know, I mean, and you're awake, not too many more people want to hire somebody like me, especially when I can't shut my mouth, because well, it's not I can't shut my mouth, don't get me wrong, I worked at some of these crazy jobs. You know, I was in the restaurant industry for a while there, and awake too. And a lot of people like what I had to say, but the supervisors don't like you talking to the minions with an awakening tone. However, okay guys, I'm getting ready to go here, I guess. I just thought I'd make this video because I was a little bit perturbed about, I got this asshole, he actually unfriended me on Facebook. Queen's Park is supposed to be a leaderless protest. And all of a sudden, we got this guy walking around here saying he's the leader and he's bringing down all these PA system and this, that, and you got everybody... 2 years, no, coming up on 3 years. What was it? 2.5 years of this bullshit. And you think I don't know a rat in a woodpile when I see one? Really? I'm an old man. I don't deal with foolishness very well, especially when it comes to the future of the children. Anyway, God bless you all. Have a good day, man. Peace out.